So I was born into a multi-ethnic family, but my dad is actually African American. And so for the longest time, as long as I can remember, I've been immersed in and in love with Black culture. Everything from soul food to 90s hip hop to fashion and education. And the reason that I say education is because I graduated from Howard University, which is a historically Black college in Washington, D.C. And that was a significant time in my life for more reasons than one. On the one hand, I was able to really experience the richness of Black history on a personal level. There were so many prominent figures that had come before me that were on that campus, and it was very inspiring. But on the other hand, college was a time where I actually began to start following Jesus, where I came to know him. And that set me on a journey all of its own. More than anything, there was this time where I just really started to realize this intersection in seeing Black history and the role that faith, namely Christianity, played within Black history. And so no matter what time period we can look at, which is antebellum South or Reconstruction or Jim Crow, you name it, there's always been people who were driven by something bigger than themselves, and that was their relationship with Jesus. And it just produced so much. I mean, it produced hope and it produced courage in the midst of fear. It produced this strong sense of community, namely the Black church that discipled and cared for people. And it produced some phenomenal leaders, people that I know I wouldn't be here had it not been for their actions that were inspired by their relationship with Jesus. People like Lemuel Haynes and Richard Allen, Jarena Lee, even Fannie Lou Hamer. Those are figures that I researched and came across and really admired from a distance for their courage and their inspiration for the Black community in general. But even further than that, what the journey took me on was just the allowance for me to be in proximity with Black leaders in person. And I'll never forget, a pastor taking me up under his wing who was pastoring a Black church and really discipling me and teaching me who I was in Jesus, but then also how that informs other aspects of my identity as a father and a husband, what it means like to be present in my community and really continue to disciple other people, especially as you face opposition and discouragement as well. And I think all of us, no matter our race or ethnicity, have an opportunity to really lean into that, to seek out whether that be mentorship or coaching from somebody who doesn't look like you, somebody that you can learn from, somebody whose strengths and weaknesses and experiences you could really soak in so that you can pour that back out all in the name of Jesus. And I think ultimately it's really impossible for us to look at Black history without seeing the gospel-centered and the faith-driven hope that countless African Americans have been inspired by over the years. And it's really a faith that continues to live on today.